things Coach talked about earlier this morning about emulating teams like the Dallas Stars when it's a tough competitor is no panic. It didn't feel like you guys had panic today at all in how you guys played and adjusted. What can you say about how you guys played?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's such a huge thing, and I think that's a big part of growing and getting matured in this league. A team like that, they're going to push. They're going to have stretches. We saw that. Had a couple shifts in the third. They were all over us, but we competed. We kind of kept on the inside, and we were able to kind of manage those waves and have poise within that. And I think that's such a big thing in this league, and learning how to win is having composure and poise in those situations. So, yeah, that's definitely a big key against these teams.
At the 20-goal mark, I know stats are just stats to your guys, but based on coming back from injury last year, what does that mean to you to kind of make it to that point in your career?
Yeah, I don't know. Feels good. I don't know. It's not really anything too much, I guess. That's kind of all I have to say, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's cool.
How much has being healthy helped the confidence in your game this year in terms of consistency?
Yeah, I think obviously being able to play a full season is huge. I talked about how tough last year was for me, and yeah, it's just awesome to be out there competing with the guys every night. And yeah, I mean, it's a world of a difference.
Schmaltz just said good words about your play. How helpful have your teammates been in your road to recovery, your road to where we are now?
Yeah, no, they've been everything. Through last year when you're going through it, those are the guys who kind of keep it together. Just having them around. Obviously, it's tough not traveling and stuff like that, but that camaraderie, that brotherhood is what it's all about. And whether it's getting you through that year or during the season, so many guys sacrifice so much, and yeah, those guys mean the world to me.
When you beat a team like the Stars, they're Stanley Cup contenders despite them having a couple guys out, what do you think that says about your group this late in the season?
Yeah, I think it says a ton about our group. This was a huge game for us. We've competed with this team all year, and I don't know exactly remember what the scores were, but they were all close games. We felt like we could have won all those games. And yeah, this was one we had marked off. Obviously, this road trip's huge for us. We built a standard this year, and we want to keep that and keep growing that in this final stretch.
Schmaltz mentioned it's been a while since you guys feel like you've won in this building.
For sure.
How does that feel?
Yeah, it feels unreal. They're a tough team. They've been a hell of a team for a long time. Yeah, it definitely feels good to get a win here. Yeah, Schmaltz is definitely right. It's been too long.
A lot of your production has come from down low in front of the net. What kind of pride do you take in having that position?
Yeah, a lot. I think it's definitely an area I got a ton to learn, ton to develop more. It's just kind of an area I found a bit of a niche in, I guess, and yeah, it's a work in progress for sure. But yeah, I take a lot of pride in competing down there, and definitely working on finding ways to get better at it.
Jersey just called this a character win for you guys against one of the top teams in the league. What can you say about how you guys played tonight?
Yeah, I thought we were good. Obviously, our power play was really good tonight. Took advantage of our opportunities there, and I thought we played a pretty simple game and kind of frustrated them offensively, and kind of fed our transition game. And I thought we had to play with a lot of speed, and we're connected all night.
I know we've talked a lot about the power play leading up to this game, but 10 power play goals in the last 16 power play opportunities, 4 for 4 tonight. What clicked and what really got things going?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been pretty good all year. I mean, both units have been pretty good. I think it's just hard to, be good consistently the whole entire year. I think you're going to have your ups and downs, and right now they're going in for us. Earlier the last month they weren't, and, I feel like it all evens out at the end, but as long as we're sticking to it and getting our looks every night, we're happy with that.
What can you say about how you guys handled adjusting to playing the Stars?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they're a heck of a team. They got 9, 10, 11 high-end forwards, and obviously they didn't have all their D in there tonight, but still they're a heck of a team. They're one of the best teams in the West, and it's hard to win in this building too. I feel like it's been a long time since we won here, so happy to get a win and a good start to the road trip.
You've played a lot with Barrett Hayton. What's it like seeing him have a healthy season, reach career highs, something he's wanted to do since he got into the league?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, I've been playing with Hates for a long time now. He's one of the hardest working guys. He puts in a lot of work away from the rink. He's a great player. I mean, he's like whatever you really need. He can score, he can defend, he can play the penalty kill, power play, kind of a utility guy that does it all. So it's awesome to see him get rewarded. He had a tough year last year or whenever that was with injury, and he put the work in, and he's come out and been a huge player for us all year.
Coach said this morning that you guys will never quit, even though you guys are out of the playoffs. What is your take on that? And how do you guys keep playing competitive hockey, even though you guys are eliminated from the playoffs?
Yeah, I think we want to finish the year strong. I mean, it's just unfortunate that, teams in the West have been so hot. I think after the All-Star break, we've been pretty dang good. I mean, we played some really good games, gotten a lot of points, and it's just unfortunate. But we're going to keep fighting, and we got a lot of pride in that room, guys playing for each other. We built a culture where we want to compete every night, try to get 2 points every night, and, we got to do that for 82 games no matter what.
We got it through the line, eh? We got it through. No, the great game from all our team. I think we had probably 2 shifts where I would have loved to take back at the end of the second. But other than that, I think we played really well. Power play came up big, obviously, but that's the way we play, with and without the puck. Without the puck, really responsible, always on the right side, stopping on puck. Great in our battles. I think we're solid. Normally, Dallas, it's a team created a lot of offense against us. Our reload was good. We're good. We limited the on-man rush, like I said, except 2 shifts at the end of the second. So we're really proud of the boys.
I mean, 4 for 4 on the power play. Was there something different about today's game that made that so successful?
Just the best peak in the league on the other side or something like that. So no, but I think great decision from Sergei in the first goal. I think the second unit played well for a couple of games. They didn't have a lot of looks. Tonight they had the opportunity, and they came up big. So it's good to see some traction on our second unit, and then come up with the big goal, the killer goal at the end. So great job by the power play.
You talked this morning about how emulating teams like the Stars with no panic in this game. I mean, it seemed like there was not a time where there was no panic.
No, there were none. Like I said, the last 2 shifts of the second, after we took the lead 4-2, should have been a little bit different. But I like the way we bounced back from it. We had this morning when we talked, we said, hey, that will not be perfect. When adversity will happen, we want to react the right way, and that's exactly what we did. We didn't play that shift really well, those 2 shifts really well, but we bounced back and we played well after, and we were responsible, and we played with a lot of drive. I'm happy about the boys.
What has it meant to the team to have a healthy Barrett Hayton for the full season compared to last couple?
It means a lot. Barrett's a guy, you get a reward a little bit, but he does a lot more than what he get a reward for. I think he's the way he competes and his face-off and both special team and his professionalism and his urgency every day. Sorry, it's contagious. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's contagious. The way he prepares himself and the way he competes, I think he makes others better.
You wouldn't say much about his stats this season, all career highs, but talking about getting rewarded, is it important for that to eventually happen for him in his young career?
It's important. It's important, yes. It's important for him as well. I think he's super competitive and he has high expectation for himself. So to get a reward, I think at the end of the day, it gives you confidence and it helps you to keep focusing on the process and everything. But like I said, he has a high value for us. For inside that room, we know everything he does, so it's good to see him get a reward.
Could you expand more on Sergachev being the quarterback of that power play and what he does in that role so well?
Yeah, I think, first of all, he's not a young guy. Well, he's a young guy, but he's not a rookie. He's not a guy who never been in that position. So I think he has the poise and he has the desire to dominate as well. He has a great shot and great vision, and he can pass the puck really hard as well. So the puck travels, so he's doing a good job.
I know each time you guys have played the Stars team, lost by a goal, you guys come into their own building on their last home game and beat them. What do you think that says about your team?
Well, I said it this morning. This team never quit. There's no such thing. Sometimes people were asking me if I thought they would. They don't know how. It's not in our DNA. The boys are fighter out there. They're competitor, and I knew they will. They won't be perfect, but they will compete and they will be ready, and they were ready today. So 2 more to go, and I expect the same kind of effort.